Almost every new trader loses money, not because the market beat them, because they beat themselves. The chart didn't wipe them out. The emotions did. The ego did. The impulse did. And if you've ever blown an account, chased a play that you knew you shouldn't have, or held on to a losing trade because it has to come back, this might be the video that saves you. I'm going to break down a key framework that I think all traders should stick to, because frameworks and rules keep us from beating ourselves. So before we get into this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe and share this, because this will be the video that'll keep you from losing thousands of dollars, but that can help you make millions of dollars if you stick to the strategy. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, man, and let's get to it. Here's why most new traders lose money, and we're going to work on how we can really stop them from doing that. First things first, the market is not your enemy. Let's just get that straight. Family, I want you to understand something. It took me at least a couple years before I understood this concept, that a lot of traders don't lose money because of the market. They lose money because they walked into the market without rules, without restraint, and without respect. That's right. Rules to trade by, restraint on themselves, and not really respecting the market. Because the chart isn't the problem. The setup isn't the problem. The broker isn't the problem. Those things are actually easy once you understand the language. It's the mind behind the mouse. That's right. The real problem is you. This game is powerful, 100%, and we all know that. And if you learn how to play it, it will change not just your life, but it will change your bloodline. But if you walk into this market emotionally naked, it will take everything from you. So today I'm going to give you the exact blueprint that's going to flip the odds in your favor. But the real cheat code is you having the discipline. And the discipline is what helps us either advance or decline. Rule number one, y'all. Emotions are the enemy of clear judgment. That's right. Your emotions will keep you from executing the way you want to execute and seeing a chart the way you want to see the chart instead of seeing a chart how it's supposed to be seen. 90% of the traders lose even before they begin this game, because most traders blow up because of one bad decision. Well, that's not true. You really blow up because of the cycle that you often fall into. You jump in too fast. You use too much size. You chase one candle. You feel the FOMO. They pray that the trade goes a certain way, and then they double down to try to make up for a bad decision. And then the account disappears. And you start from scratch all over again. That isn't skill right there. This is more so about psychology. The market exposes the parts of you that you've been avoiding. It's the patience. Nope. It's impatience. It's fear. It's greed. It's insecurity. It's ego. These are the things that will consistently fight against you when you play in this game. The market is actually like a mirror. And most people aren't ready to really see their own reflection, because then you get to see the thing in you that really can destroy you. In this game, looking at yourself, you got to be able to point out your weaknesses and your strengths. Because if you can't point out your weaknesses and point out your strengths and point out the weaknesses in your strategy and point out the strengths in your strategy, if you keep jumping from strategy to strategy, then you'll have strategy fatigue. You got to really get one strategy and work on it. Know the ins and out of it. That's how you become great. So let me simplify trading in a way that almost nobody does, because everybody is teaching you from orthodox education. I like to go from an unorthodox way, because orthodox knowledge gets you average results. So let me say this. Know the trend with absolute clarity. Is the market making higher highs and higher lows? Or is it making lower highs and lower lows? Or is it going sideways? If you can make that decision in the first 5 to 10 seconds, now you're onto something. That gives you your first edge. People always talk about know your edge, but let's dig into that. That framework is going to really help you. So first, understanding the trend and what is it in. Next thing you want to understand is you don't want to go against that, right? Most traders lose because they fight the trend. You don't win by being right, yo. You win by being aligned. Let me say that again. You don't win for a long time in this game by just merely being right. It's being aligned with what the market is doing. So number 2, know exactly why you have an advantage. Here's how you get to that. Where's the demand? Where's the supply? Where does price react? Where does price slow down? Where does price explode? See, advantage means you're not guessing, you're not hoping, you're not praying. Well, praying in the market, because I always pray. You're trading from structure. So first, it's getting your edge. Second, is getting your advantage. When you see demand building and price piling into it, you know you have an edge. So where is demand normally? At the bottom. Demand is loading up. The market is accumulating, creating a base so that it can explode. When you see supply overhead, you know, oh, that's what price is running into. What is that? Is that a double top? Is that an all-time high? When you can identify that, you see price doing what? Distribute. So it can go into what? Stage 4. Edges repeat themselves. Randomness, it doesn't. So knowing your edge, knowing your advantage, and now I want you to say this. Know your exposure before you click that button. This is where a lot of new traders really, really kill themselves. Before you enter a trade, ask yourself, how much of my account is this trade going to take? And if this goes wrong, am I willing to lose half, 20%? You must know that. Is my ego sizing this trade up too big? Or is this trade in line with my plan? Your ability to make that kind of decision is how you guard the downside. And then we just let the upside take care of itself. Most traders, they go in the game and you just trying to win big. But great traders, they don't try to win big. They won't win consistently. They just try not to lose big. That mindset shift alone will save you more money than any indicator ever will. Because the market will 100% relentlessly beat your ass if you go into that ring clueless. And that's like psychology traps. That's what destroys traders. And so let's dig in a little deeper into that. Number one thing is FOMO. Chasing one candle because it's moving fast or it's moving slow or as you see this. Don't let one candle trap you. Meaning, understand the overall structure or understand what it is in your strategy that you're looking for. And I can promise you, no great strategy is decided by one candle. I can promise you that. Another one is revenge trading. You lose $200, so you try to go make $200 back, and guess what? Now you lose $400. We don't got a revenge trade. The market ain't going nowhere. We get our lick back later. Number 3, overconfidence, y'all. Listen, you win 1, 2, 3 trades in a row. Suddenly now you feel invincible. So you overload. And the market wipes out 2 months worth of gains. It's just how the game goes. You're always one trade away from losing it all. So never put yourself in that position. Number 4, you don't have a system. If you can't answer, why did I make this trade? You shouldn't take it. And that goes back to, again, do we have an advantage? Do we have an edge? And once we understand those things, now we don't get in that. Number 5, y'all, no patience. You don't got to trade every day, y'all. When it comes to me, I'm not a day trader. I'm a swing trader. I'm a leap trader. Man, listen, I can let the market do what it do. Most traders want to trade every day. Great traders trade when the system tells them to. The big money in this game is made from waiting. And here's what I've learned along my journey. Some days the market can beat up on you. But the worst thing you could do in those days is just start pressing buttons. I was listening to an interview and a guy said something that was real cool. Because I've been to prison, I'm going to use this analogy. He said, I went into the dormitory and I dropped my flag. And if you don't know what that means, you know, he was in a dorm with some gang members and he dropped his flag. He said, bro, I ain't claiming nobody. I just want to hold it down. I'm tired of this life. Right? And so he said the gang that he was from, there was like, ain't no such thing. And he was like, nah, bro, like, that's a done. He said, so they beat him up. He said they was pounding on him. They pounded on him for a couple of days in a row, every day, he said. And somebody said, bro, why don't you go check out? Which means, won't you check off the tier? He said, nah, if I check off the tier, I'm going to have to live with that forever because I know everything I did and I can't live with that. I'll take a couple ass whoopings, but eventually they're going to respect me and they're going to know you can't beat me into submission. So once I say I drop my flag, I drop my flag. I ain't tripping. And I respected that because I understood that that's a bold decision. And I said that to say, now I've never been a ganger from New Orleans. That's not a thing. But I'm going to use that to the market. Sometimes the market going to whoop you, right? But you got to ask yourself, Is this market just trying to shake me out? Did I make a bad trade? If I made a bad trade, I got to say, yup, I made a bad trade. Let me get out. Because no trade is 100% perfect. I don't care what nobody say. This one trade wins 100% of the time. Why you not a multi-millionaire? The greatest traders have always said, yo, losing is part of the game. And one of the traders I often tell people about is somebody that I study a lot and look at is Bill Ackman. In 2012, he lost $1 billion. $1 billion in an Herbalife trade. In 2020, he turned 27 million into 2.6 billion, a 9,000% trade. And then later on, he lost 400 million in a Netflix trade. I said all that to say that even the great ones, the legendary ones, they lose trades. Why is it that all the new traders and the traders of this era feel like you going undefeated? Well, you can't lose a trade. Also, I had a mentor that told me one time, one of his students lost 27 consecutive trades. In that same year, he had a 433% return and came second place in the World Trade Championship. So stop defining yourself by losses that you did. And here's the truth that nobody tells you. You deserve to build wealth, yo. You deserve to use the market the way the wealthy families have used it for generations. But you cannot beat the market until you learn to beat yourself. Trade is not about being perfect. It's mostly about being disciplined. Losses aren't failures. There's so much data in that you can learn from. Losses are tuition. Tuition is the cost of mastery. So when you stop being emotionally reactive to the market and start strategically responding, everything changes. Everything changes. And I want you to hold that in your head. So I want you to start telling yourself and having an idea like, yo, I don't got to be perfect. I just got to keep getting better. I got to get control over my mindset. I got to get control over my ability to press buttons. And so let me leave you with this before we go. The market pays the discipline. The market punishes the emotional. And if you want longevity in this game, respect the trend, wait for your advantage, protect the downsides, and size your exposure correctly. Do this, and you'll stop playing a game like a gambler and start playing a game like a professional. Man, it's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, man. I hope that this video helps somebody out. I hope that this video really just click for you. And if not, watch it again, man. Because I know for a fact, these are some of the things that I had to learn along my journey so that I can get better. I still take losses, y'all. I don't care. I don't get caught up in these people on Instagram. I don't get caught up in these people on YouTube acting like they never take losses. A lot of them don't tell it. I tell it. I show it. But if this hits you and you feel like I made you see yourself better, if I made you realize that you've been fighting the wrong enemy, if I also made you realize that you can win this game, do me a favor, man. Hit like, hit subscribe, and let's build wealth the right way with discipline, clarity, and mindset built for generational power. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, man. Salute.